Hi again. This video is to assist you in getting set up in WAMAP if you've never registered in WAMAP before. WAMAP will be the course management system that we will access all the assignments and messaging and discussion groups that we're going to have in the class. And so for the most part, you'll be logging into WAMAP to do your coursework. There are some things in Canvas that you can still use. There's lots of good information in Canvas, all kinds of resources there that I'll go over later. But for right now, let's talk about how you're going to get connected in WAMAP. So on our screen you can see we have a WAMAP link, and you'll click on that to get to WAMAP. All the instructions for going through are right here, and you could read that if you as you go through if you need to, but hopefully this video will suffice. So I'm going to click on that link and it will open a new tab. That means then you go up to the top of the screen it'll open up WAMAP, but you'll still be able to go back and select that page that we just came from, so you can click back and look at the instructions if you forget. But here we are on WAMAP. I'm going to register as a new student, and I'm just going to make up a name. I'll just go DDD LLL. That'll be my name. I think I'll just make that my password. DDDLLL, DDDLLL. This doesn't have to be too secure since this is only temporary. I'm going to go, enter my first name will be DDD, my last name will be LLL. Oh, by the way, you need at least 6 characters for a password in WAMAP. And then an email address, I'm just going to use the email address that's my home email address. Well, I'll just use my work one, I guess. D Lewis, there it is, D Lewis. And then I am 13 years. I have read the terms of use and I'm okay with that. Basically it says don't use this and abuse it. The course ID is back on that previous page on the WAMAP access page. So if you forget that, you can click back and say, oh, it's 25218. Back here, it's 25218, which I've already used, and the course ID is D Lewis. So those things you want to make sure you remember. You have to put those in, and then we'll hit sign up. And since I've already have an account here, a data breach or a site expose your password. Recommend changing your passwords on WAMAP. Okay, I will do that. It appears an account already exists with that email address, so I am gonna use that email address again. So it says create a new account. Anyway, you probably won't get that symbol, that message, but it says I'm now enrolled in this course, and I can return to the login page. So now it'll take me back here and to log in as DDDLLL. I have to put in that new password, LLL. That should log me in to that class as a student. And over here it says Math 107. Now it's cut off a little bit on the video here, but we don't want to, if you were a previous student and you go to your WAMAP account, you'll see enroll in a new class. So those of you who already have a WAMAP account, you will go into WAMAP and you'll click on that enroll in a new class, and that's where you put that that ID that we had, that number 25218, and D Lewis. Now I'm not going to hit sign up because I'm already in that class, so I'm just going to go back to home page, but you'll click on this Math and Society Fall 2020 and it will take you to the Math in Society course page, and then you'll click here for a course guide, and then we'll talk about in the next videos how to submit your bio and syllabus and how to make an appointment with me for navigating in WAMAP. So I really want to get together with each of you and just for a 5 to 10 minute Zoom meeting in the Math Care for All Math Tutoring Center. So we'll talk about that in a future video. Okay, that's all for now.